On today's fan favourite, I'm going to be breaking down Slip and Slide by Wizkid featuring Skillibeng and Shenseaa, where as usual I'm going to be talking you through the various things that I'm picking up on as we go through it. Now before we do actually go ahead and get into the video, I need to give a shout out to this person for recommending this track. Also, if you're interested in my setup, i.e. headphones, mic, camera, I put links to those in the description, so if you want to check them out then you can. And then finally, if you're on TikTok and you want to drop us a follow, show us some love, then by all means feel free. Let's get it. Banging keys.
Is there? Yo, creep. We shot a head half. Him take them broad and the chopper them tall. Smarty drop a dead dog. A real gunshot and never clap as them tag. Make you war red and make a head a shell half. This kid.
Yeah, this absolutely bangs. So let's go ahead and unpack what we've heard so far. So as I said, really like those opening keys, right? I think they do a good job of setting the feel, setting the vibe, the tone and all that sort of stuff. Female vocals that come in over the top of that, just kind of talking. Again, really nice touch. Kick drum absolutely bangs in my opinion. It's not too soft like we would typically have or hear in Afrobeat, but it's also not too hard and not too prominent like we would typically hear in things like, you know, R&B and hip hop. We then get this cut, but we also get a tape stop, which again, absolutely banging touch. And we get that just as we're going into Skillibeng's verse. Now, if you pay attention within the first segment of Skillibeng's verse, right, there's no bass. The bass comes sort of like further on down the track, but we do get glimpses of Wizkid's vocals. But what I really like are those cheeky pianos that just kind of run along the top, run along the top of the core keys that are underneath, right? Bangs, bro. So let's go back. Let's listen to that. Right, there's those keys. Female vocals there. And listen to that kick drum.
Is there? Yo, creep.
And there's a tape stop.
Shot a head half. Him take them broad.
No bass.
Smarty drop a dead dog. A real gunshot.
There's those keys.
Make you war red and make a head a shell half.
Bass in now. Wizkid's vocals, you hear them?
Head shell anyway, the killer them.
I'm loving on your dress tonight. I dey in love with your sexiness. Loving on that perky breast. Don't deny what you feel tonight. Say it's a gangster party, I'm a gangster girl. I know feel.
Okay, a couple of things I want to point out with the vocals here. So firstly, I really like Wizkid's flow here. It's nice and tight to the beat, nice and in sync. It's not overlapping and it's not off beat. But what I really like is the kind of follow-up vocals or the filler vocals that they're using here. So, you know, Wizkid will say one thing and then we get, and then he'll say another thing. Right, I take it back, listen to that.
Head shell anyway, the killer them.
I'm loving on your dress tonight. I
There.
dey in love with your sexiness.
There.
Loving on that perky breast. Don't deny what you feel tonight.
And then listen to the flow as well.
I'm a gangster girl. I know if you end the fireplace tonight. Many talk, no they full basket. And I go fuck you till the morning time. Oh,
Nice entry there.
I need somebody that will blow my mind. Make me juke back.
Right, again with Shenseaa's flow, like nice and tight to the beat, nicely in sync. I really like the contrast that we're getting here, right? I mean, we've had Skillibeng at the start, he's doing his thing. We got Wizkid, and I know that he's singing, but he's got male vocals. And then we shift into Shenseaa, where we got some female vocals. So yeah, really nice contrast within the track, and all really within quick succession of one another. And I've just noticed there that they've just done, you know, they've done a switch back to Wizkid. So we had Wizkid into Shenseaa and then back to Wizkid.
And I go fuck you till the morning time.
Listen to the flow. Bangs me.
I need somebody that will blow my mind. Make me juke back, I no love it.
Back into Wizkid now.
Talk with the sex, I feel good. When it be long, baby girl, I choose you. 24 days with the fuck with no breaks, like
Me not in on a long talk.
Nice cut.
Come let me put it on you.
Trumpets, mate.
Slip it and slide.
And the keys.
Grip it up tight. Me not in
Leave it
on a
out.
long
Okay, right, I'm stopping it. Right, and I've already said what's come in, but I have to say it again, bro. Cut. Shenseaa comes in. Trumpets come in, right? And then as we get further on down the ding, 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 right? From this instrument, bro. Listen to this. Listen.
24 days with the fuck with no breaks, like
Me not in on a
Right, there's the
long
cut.
talk. Come let me
Trumpets
put it
in
on
there.
you. Slip it and slide.
No keys.
Set, grip it up tight. Me not in on a long
Thanks, bro.
talk. Come let me put it on you. Slip it and slide. Set, grip it up tight.
We shot a head half, and I take them broad and the chopper them.
And that transition is fire. It's just absolute fire. And I can see what's going to happen here, right? So we're going to get a different transition, right, each and every time Skillibeng comes in, because it's almost written in the stars, bro, right? Because if you think about it, Skillibeng on his first verse, we got a cut and a tape stop. Here we get a dun dun, right? Really big, loud kind of hits. Listen to that.
Up tight. Me not in on a long talk. Come let me put it on you. Slip it and slide.
Right, coming up.
Grip it up tight.
We shot a head half, and I
Boom.
take them broad and the chopper them tall. Somebody drop a dead dog. A real gunshot and never clap as them tag. Make you war red and make a head a shell half. This king
Yeah,
digging
Wizkid's
down on a dead
vocals
tag.
coming back
No
in.
Safety, me make it chigga press tag. Head shell anyway, the killer them wag.
Round one then
Yeah, okay, listen, that's just really, really smart production, right? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you haven't picked up on it already, listen to what happens, right? So they purposely give us familiarity, right? So if you kind of cast your mind back, the first verse, we get Skillibeng, and we begin to get these hints of Wizkid's vocals. And the reason why, actually, they gave us those in the first verse, I mean, it's a nice sweetener, it's really nice ear candy, but actually it's just a cue to let you know that, you know, Wizkid is going to come in, right? Because they didn't actually give us a transition. And what they do, right, the cheeky little production team, is they go, I don't know what we'll do. Let's give them the same thing. And what they're going to think is Wizkid's going to come in. But actually what happens is Shenseaa comes in. And just very quickly before we move on is, if you notice within Shenseaa's verse here, those core keys that I was talking about, they're actually gone. And that's why there's sort of like a sense of kind of emptiness this part of the track, or this kind of sense that something's been stripped back. It's because those keys have been taken out, right? Just listen.
As them tag, make you war red and make a head a shell half. This king digging in a man a dead tag. No safety, me make it chigga press tag. Head shell anyway, the killer them wag.
No keys.
Round so in that distress tonight.
Now the keys are back in. And if you pay attention, listen to what they do to ensure a smooth transition to those keys coming back in. They give you this reverse sound, right? Just listen to that.
Head shell anyway, the killer them wag.
Round one then round so in that distress
There.
tonight. Rip it off to the jaws in a flesh tonight. Real down to the dad against that thing for life. No stressing.
Nice layer there.
I don't sleep, never stress him. I put my hands on the G like corrections. I can be falling, but these niggas is to listen. No, 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 no. Give me the thing I going dumb,
Nice
dumb,
cut.
like, oh, 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 oh. I need somebody that will blow my mind.
make we juke bag, and no love it.
Yeah, bro, trumpets are back in.
Talk with the sex, I feel good. When it be long, baby girl, I choose you. 24 days with the fuck with no breaks, like
We shot a head half, and I take them broad and the chopper them tall. Somebody drop a dead dog, a real gun.
Right, yeah, I didn't want to stop it. I wanted to see what happened, because there's actually two things that happened there. So you notice, like when I said to you about the transitions being different, that transition's different. I know it was a big hit, but actually the sound that was used is different, or it at least sounds different. I mean, they could have used the same sound but done some pokery stuff and kind of jigged it around, right? So it sounds different. But either way, we get a different transition. But pay attention to what's happening to the beat now that we're kind of like further on down the track, and we're probably within the this is the last time we're going to hear from Skillibeng, right? What they're doing is they're applying a filter to the beat, and what that filter does is it makes the kind of beat become very boxed in, right, and kind of muffled. And what's going to happen here is that's going to begin to expand again, right, until the beat is back at the forefront of the track, right? So let's listen to that.
Long talk with the sex, I feel good. When it be long, baby girl, I choose you. 24 days with the fuck with no breaks, like.
There's that. Here. Listen to what's happening to the beat.
Somebody drop a dead dog. A real gunshot and never clap as them dog. Make you war red and make a head a shell half. This king digging in a man a dead dog.
Starting to expand now, listen.
Safety, me make it chigga press tag.
Hear that?
Shell anyway, the killer them want.
Me not in on a long talk.
Hear that? Dun 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 dun. I love that, man. It's just, do you know what? It's so subtle, but it actually brings a lot to the track, man. Like, it bangs, mate.
I'm on a dead tag. No safety, me make it chigga press tag.
Listen to it.
Shell anyway, the killer them want.
There. And then those pianos are back in now as well. And the trumpets. Yeah, nice outro now, bro. There, bro. Love it. Keys. Absolutely bangs, mate. Absolutely bangs. Okay, that's it for me. If you want to see more breakdown and analyses videos, everything's popping up on the screen right now. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you in the next one.